On tonight's show, we have something very special for the coin guys, a DVD you told us you wanted us to review, and a book that'll make you look like a true gambling pro. All that and more. Stay tuned. What's shaking, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Magic Marketplace right here at the Magic Session. My name is Luke Dancy, and I'm here to introduce you to 3 brand new products, and here they come. Up first tonight on the show, we have Metal Eclipse. This is from a guy over in France named Tristan Mori, and we'll tell you much more about this one in just a few minutes. Up next, we have something that you guys told us to review, so that's exactly what we're going to do. This is a little R&B from someone you know, Mr. Dan Harlan. And last but not least, in my favorite part of the show and yours, and it's a book, we have HoldEm Magic from Tom Frame. This has been a book that a lot of people have been talking about, and now we're going to give you the lowdown on that right now. And welcome back. I am your host, as always, Luke Dancy, right here every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time live in our live session room. So thank you guys for tuning in live and also on demand and showing your love and support. We appreciate it, and we hope you guys are having a great holiday season. I know here in Vegas, it's starting to get cold and the lights are going up. Just a really fun time. I also want to give a few shouts to some of my guys out there hanging live with us in the room today. I see Blake, Daniel Kramer's around, Magic Max is here, Jeff Prace, James Raymond, One Nation Under Cards. A lot of great guys out there floating around, and it's good to have you with us live each and every week. We appreciate the support, and we know that without you, there is no Magic Session. So up first this week on the show, we have something that was on this week's edition of The Glimpse. And as you know, The Glimpse happens every single Friday where we post one of the products we'll review on this show and give you guys a chance to post your questions. So this week we had something called Metal Eclipse. It's a coin DVD, so we're going to give you the demo on that right quick. And then we'll come back and give you the review and answer your questions. So stay tuned. All right, boys, welcome back. That is the demo for Metal Eclipse. Once again, this is from Tristan Mori. I believe he's French, and the reason I say that is because this is available in 2 languages. You can watch this either in English or in French. So he doesn't speak a word throughout the whole DVD. So I will just assume that he's a Frenchman. And so this is on the box, as it says, Expert Coin Magic. And I'm glad that they chose to use something like that from the box to really give you an idea of what you're getting with a product like this, because sometimes, you know, you wonder if the DVD that you're going to be watching is something that if you're new to Magic you can do, or if it's something that you're more advanced, you should maybe try to do that instead. And I thought it was nice that they actually put right on the box, Expert Coin Magic. Now, I don't know if some people would think if you do this, you'll look like an expert, or if you need to be an expert. So we're going to try to answer some of those questions about what exactly you're getting on this DVD. So let's now jump over to The Glimpse and answer those questions that you guys had. And of course, we do post this every single Friday, so you guys can get in those questions before we do the show. The first question here is from our good friend Eric Morrison. From the title, I thought this was a new Eric Jones project. I heard that. But how advanced is this? Should I be doing finger curls before watching this? And how practical is the material? That's actually a really good question, Eric. The material is a bit difficult. This is definitely not something for the faint of heart. As it does say on the box, Expert Coin Magic. So this is definitely stuff that's for more advanced people. There's a lot of the traditional plots on here, but those plots are tackled in a new way and a very interesting way. But a lot of the stuff on here is hard, and so definitely not for someone that's brand new to Coin Magic. Now the routines are good, practical stuff, but definitely some knuckle busting stuff going on here. Back over on the Glimpse, we have from Mojo, that last vanish at the end of the clip was good. Yeah, and that's something that you can definitely do. That vanish is really, I think that's actually called the Metal Eclipse vanish. That's pretty good. Yeah, it can be done with ease. Yeah, it's something to take a little bit of practice, but you can definitely do it. Chad says the vanish looked good. Yeah, everyone seems to like the vanish that you saw on there. How was the teaching of these effects? And Matty Bix, I'm glad you asked about the teaching, because that's, of course, one thing you always want to know about when you have a teaching DVD. How is the teaching? He doesn't say a word, so there is no speaking to help you. This is all done very slowly. The moves are done very slowly. Some words do pop up on the screen, but the teaching's done okay. You know, it's just he slows everything down, really super slow motion for some of the moves, and from behind the hands, so you can actually see what's going on, the steals and stuff behind the hands. But the whole DVD is definitely very artistic. He's a strange individual, as you can see in the demo, and if you watch the DVD itself, he's doing stuff on trash cans and on stumps of trees, and he's just a very individualistic style, very strange style that he's doing. But the stuff is practical, as I mentioned before. It's just strange. This guy's a strange thinker, but it's not a bad thing. Back over on the Glimpse. 2 questions. Are these tricks at all gimmicked? No, not so much gimmick. Just maybe have an extra coin here and there, and you know, that's not too bad. Difficulty level, pretty much I would say this is more for the advanced workers. Our friend Joe, is there gimmicks provided? Nope, no gimmicks at all. No gimmicks here. White Oak Canyon, this is Mark. Yep, there are subtitles. Mark was asking about are there subtitles, because he wants to know if the instruction is clear and straightforward. And yeah, I mean, I would say that the instruction here, it's okay. It's not gonna, you know, you're not gonna run into brick walls. You know, how do I do this and not get it? Teaching's okay, and you should be getting this stuff in no time. We'll jump back over on the Glimpse one more time. We have 2 more questions. Dylan Arnold, looks like this looks like a great DVD. Sounds difficult but worth it. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's some good stuff here. If you're definitely a coin guy and you want to do some stuff, this is definitely something you probably like. And then last but not least, we have Roy. For the regular coin worker, how difficult are the routines? Is it all original, or is it stuff that we already know how to do? And once again, you know, this is stuff that's definitely a bit more advanced, definitely stuff that if you are a regular coin worker, you shouldn't have a whole lot of trouble picking up the stuff. But, you know, this is definitely, if you're just learning, stay away from this. But, you know, is it all original? Yeah, there's actually some original moves on here, which I thought was kind of cool. So there is some new stuff here. So, you know, if you're a coin guy looking to advance your Magic a little bit, you might like this. Of course, the big question always is the price, and $39.95. So for 40 bucks, you're getting just just one DVD, but it's got about 12 things on here. That includes routines, moves, and he also does teach some existing moves that you need to do for the routines. So 40 bucks, a little high for a just a one DVD thing, but it does have 12 things. Teaching's okay, production quality is decent, and if you're a coin guy, I think you might like it. All right, so let's now move on to, we're going to offer up something new. This is, of course, the SmackDown. 2 new products that we're going to let you guys decide on, and then we're actually going to talk about the one that you chose next. But this week, we have 2 brand new DVDs. The first one, as you see there, is from Big Blind Media. This is the Essential Magic Classics, and this is by Danny Archer, who I'm sure a lot of you know who he is. And that's going up against the Sly News Tear from Tony Clark. And those 2 products are right now on our Facebook page. Over there on facebook.com/WeSession, you guys pick the one you want us to review next week, and we will do just that. All you need to do, as always, click the little button right next to the one you want us to review. Looks like someone's already jumped in. Max, you've already got 1 view. Wow, Max is on this stuff. So, yeah, you guys tell us what you want to see reviewed, and we will do that next week right here on the show. It's that easy. All right, well, now it's time to break things down and give you some updates. All right, well, it's now time for some updates right here at the Magic Session. Of course, there's a lot of great stuff going on, and you guys are all over it. We have done some really fun stuff lately, and we've also done some fun giveaways that we want to tell you more about. Of course, the most recent thing that we did over on our Facebook page was give people a chance to win one of our brand new Session 1 wristbands. These have been a hit. A lot of people want to get them, and we've sent them out to a few people here and there. But we chose a couple people this week, and we sent them out into the mail. Josh did, and we'll be doing this again. So stay tuned for that. We'll post more about that when it happens. But you too can get your hands on some of the free swag just for staying active. So check out our Facebook page, and you never know, you might have a chance to win one next. Also coming up this Thursday, we have a very special event coming up. We have Mr. Caleb Wiles joining us live for a lecture for you. Caleb is known for a lot of great things, but probably the thing he's known for the most is his version of Reset, which is called Re-Swindled, and it is the one that Paul Harris himself swears by. So you know it's good. Paul Harris likes it. And of course, Caleb's other work that he's put out, High Spots, and his brand new DVD Rematch. But maybe Caleb will choose some stuff from those products or some brand new stuff for you. So tune in this Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time in our live session room to find out what he's going to teach you. Well, that's about it for this week's updates. If you have any questions for us, you can always reach us at team@themagicsession.com. But now it's time to jump into the next product. So here we go. This one is from Dan Harlan. Now, Dan Harlan's been around for a long time, and now he's back with something brand new. He's been putting on a few new things here and there, but this new thing is called a little R&B. A little R&B. Right here, there it is. Little R&B. Now, this is it's a DVD, and it comes with a couple of gimmicks in the package here. So basically, what you're getting is a age-old gimmick that he's now brought not to new life, but given you quite a few routines you could do with this gimmick. And Dan Harlan's a clever guy. You know, he's been around for a long time. He's put out a lot of fun stuff. And normally when he does a DVD, especially his newer ones, the Minotaur DVD was a lot of fun to watch, and this one as well, it's just fun to watch, first of all. It's just entertaining. He's out doing stuff for real people. There is no question about is he actually doing this for real people or not. This is 100% stuff that he uses out in the real world, and it looks like the tricks were designed for that purpose. Now, not all the routines listed on this DVD they're not like magician foolers, so don't expect to go out and start fooling magicians. He's out doing stuff for real people, and basically when you do stuff for real people, sometimes simple kills. Simple is better and simple is good. So you do receive a couple of the gimmicks that you do need to perform the routines here. And of course, if you do a little investigating or a little thinking, a little R&B, red and blue, maybe something with red and blue. But you can probably get the idea from that. But a few of those gimmicks are included for you to do the routines. And there are quite a few. Looks like there's 10 routines explained here, so 10 effects. And looks like there's also a bonus effect here too. So basically, you're getting stuff that Dan has designed for the real world and has put together here for you. Now, there were a couple of things I thought that maybe felt a little familiar, which is okay. Because his presentation on them was actually quite refreshing, and I thought made up for that. I don't think he's pretending to have created everything with this plot or with this gimmick. He's just giving you some ideas that he's gone out and he's used and seem to be workers for him. And the great thing is a lot of the stuff here is hands-off. So you do the routines, you can even have the spectators do some of the moves, and once they've done the moves, you can stand back and watch the magic happens. You know, there's some very simple things here, for instance, where you can cause a spectator's card to turn from red to blue when they're holding their breath, and then when they turn the card over and they breathe again, now the card is back to red. It's a simple method, simple plot, but I thought it was actually pretty nice to see a streamlined thing like that. It's quick, easy, and visual that you can do. He also had a nice little thing about Star Trek on there if you're kind of a tech geek kind of guy. He's got a nice little presentation for that. A nice version of the felt like the biddle trick that he did. He took that a little bit, mixed it up with some other stuff, made it into a really fun, he had a really nice moment in there, because normally when you do the biddle trick, you show the cards, and then you count the cards, but this time you actually have the indifferent card in the packet, so they can see that until the last minute, and then you toss the cards down, and that card has vanished, and of course it's back in the other pack. So that was actually quite a nice routine I thought was here. He added something nice there. There's also some prediction stuff on here, a bet thing. You know, like I said before, this isn't stuff that's going to like blow you away as a magician, so don't be prepared to get fooled by this. This is stuff you can tell he does for real people, and you can do this for real people too. Everything you need is included. The teaching's fun. He's in front of like some type of explosives background that says, you know, fire hazard, and then he's on like a tub where they would have oil in it, and he's doing the stuff on top of that. It's fresh. He does the performances in the real world, not just in a studio for real. You know, he's doing stuff for real people, which is always fun to see, but it's also nice to see the reactions and to see this is the kind of stuff that actually people want to see. So that is a good one. This, of course, all boils down to, once again, the price. 25 bucks. I feel like that's a very, very fair price for something like this. You do receive the DVD, you do receive the gimmicks, multiple gimmicks, and you get clear instruction and some great routines you can go out and start doing. So for the 10 routines here, I can see you using a couple of these for your real world performances. But like I said, don't expect to use these to fool other magicians, because that's not what you're getting here at all. All right. Well, it's now time to jump into my favorite part of the show. I know you guys are liking it too. And here it comes. It's now time for the Random Magic Giveaway Contest. Of course, you guys all the time keep asking about, oh, I want to be the next winner. I want to be the next winner. Well, you know, all you have to do is post right below this video on YouTube or on themagicsession.com, on an article, on demand, on a lecture, whatever it is. Post, 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 and we will pick a winner each and every week. So it's now time to tell you who this week's winner is. All right, so here we go. Hear it. I can see it. And here comes this week's winner. It is Mr. Dylan Arnold. So Mr. Dylan Arnold, congratulations. You are this week's Random Magic Giveaway winner. And let's give you some magic. All right. Well, as you can see on the prize chart here, we have lots and lots of good stuff. We actually replaced last week, which was number 31. I believe that was the Wayne Dobson 6 Masterpieces. We replaced that now with Fuse from Jeff Prace. So we reviewed that last week, and now it's up for grabs. So let's see what Mr. Dylan Arnold has a chance to win right now. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel of riches, boys. Here we go. And it looks like our buddy, Mr. Dylan Arnold's watching live. So Dylan, here we go, man. Let's see what we got. Let's spin this wheel. Here we go. Let's see what we get for you tonight. You are watching live. You're going to get something. Number 29. All right, let's now jump back over to the prize chart and see what number 29 is. Looks like 28 is no smoking, and 29. 29 is the signed copy of Redemption from Chris Ballinger. So, Mr. Dylan Arnold, you have won not only a copy of Redemption, but we have it signed from Chris Ballinger, the creator himself. So, congratulations to you, Dylan. If you wouldn't mind, drop us an email, or drop me an email, luke@themagicsession.com with your mailing address, and I will send you your signed copy of Redemption out right away. Don't forget, that's Luke, that's me, @themagicsession.com. Drop me that, and I'll get that in the mail to you. What a nice thing. A free gift for the holidays. There you go. And don't forget, guys, if you want to be the next winner, once again, post right below this video. Give us your feedback. Show us your support. Spread the word all over the internet. Tell people about us. And also, you can post on themagicsession.com and let us know that you're out there, and we might pick you to be our next winner. All right, now it's time for my favorite part of the show. It's back. Here we go. It's in a book.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. A reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
Take a look. It's in a book right here at the Magic Session. Here we go. Tonight we have a fun new book. This is called HoldEm Magic. This is from Tom Frame. And this is something that came out within the last month. This has been a nice release on a lot of levels. And it's always fun when we talk about books that have a theme to them. And that's what I like about this one. There is no guessing here from the cover or from the title that this is about Texas Hold'em. The cool thing is Texas Hold'em is still hotter than ever. Even though they closed down a lot of the internet sites with gambling, this is still a very, very popular theme. A lot of people are very interested in it. And of course, anytime someone finds out you're a magician, they always say, man, I hate to play cards with you. And what better thing to do than have something like this in your back pocket? Now, it's not just a book from Tom Frame. It's not just a book of things that he's created. I don't want you to think that. This is actually a book of stuff that contributions from a lot of people. I'll name off some of the people on the back of the book for you. People such as John Bannon. Wow, all right. Norman Beck, Larry Becker, John Bourne, Jason England, Josh J. Of course, Tom Frame submitted something as well. Ben Harris, J.K. Hartman, Aaron Shields, a good friend of mine. Paul Wilson, Mary Yetted, Michael Weber, okay. Bobby Hasbun, Bob Farmer, Lee Earl. There's just, God, I don't know how many people are on. There's a lot of people. Don England, one of my favorite people. A lot of great people, I haven't even named them all, that have submitted their version or their solution to what do I do for a trick based around Texas Hold'em. And I will say something right away. The very first trick in the book made me smile. The very first trick is from someone that, if you don't know who he is, man, Michael Weber has submitted something to this book. And Michael Weber is probably the most creative person out there, in my opinion. Michael Weber is just insane. And he submitted a very simple yet elegant solution to the Texas Hold'em plot. And there is also a gimmick included for this. There's also included for the routine. There's a gimmicked card included for it. It's the only gimmicked card that you get, but it's for Mr. Weber's routine. And it's great because it gives you a chance to have people see the inside secrets of what it's like to be a magician with skill. And I love Mr. Weber's routine. It's really, really good. And in my opinion, it's almost worth the price of the book. Because Michael doesn't submit a lot of stuff out there, but man, when he does, you need to sit up and take attention. There's also there's stuff in here with memorized deck applications. There's also stuff in here with using stacks. I know a lot of people are asking, is it all stuff done with from a shuffle deck in use? They split it up though into a few sections, and I'll name those for you. There's transformations. So let's say that you show a hand that's not quite a winning hand. You want to transform it into a more winning hand. That's a section in here that's got about 8 routines, maybe 8 or 9 here, where you're doing just that. There's also predictions, where you're able to predict what the outcome of a hand or a game of poker will be. Actually, Ben Harris has included his side poker in here, which he sold as a separate standalone release. So that's also in here. Of course, you can't have prediction effects without having Lee Earl and Larry Becker included, so they're in here too. Then there's also just stuff in here, like I said, with memorized deck applications and other things. So, there's just a lot of great stuff in here. Don England has a very strange thing in here where I'm not even going to spoil it for you. It's just a really strange and interesting thing. But there's cool things in here. Marietta has a really cool thing where you do some visual stuff to cause the cards to change, and then you end up with a royal flush. So there's visual stuff in here. There's dealing stuff in here. There's stuff for cards to change. You predict things. It's a really nice variety of stuff based around the theme of Texas Hold'em. About 200 pages here. I'll try to hold up a good page here so you can see what the photos look like. Give you a nice little look there. This is what the book looks like all throughout. Beautifully laid out, beautifully done, and I would be proud to have this on my bookshelf and add it to my collection. I know that, once again, a lot of people hear you're a magician and they go, I'd hate to play cards with you, and you can find several things you can do in here to then fool those people and show that you truly are the professional that you claim to be. So this is, of course, all about the price. For 45 bucks, you can pick this book up, beautifully laid out. 200 pages, includes the gimmick card and contributions from some of the greatest card guys in the world. So how can you go wrong with that? I don't think that you can. All right, so that's HoldEm Magic, and definitely I would highly recommend that if that kind of stuff interests you, or because you're not getting a variety of stuff, you're getting strictly card magic based around Texas Hold'em. So if that interests you, you cannot find a better resource in my opinion. If not, stay away. Maybe check out the coin DVD or the card DVD that we talked about earlier. So that's really about it for tonight. We talked about 3 great things. I really liked the Dan Harlan thing. It was pretty cool. I was expecting it to be a little more watered down, but I liked it a lot. The Coin Magic DVD, I'm not much of a coin guy, but I did see some interesting stuff in there. And the book, come on, the book was just awesome. And you really can't go wrong with contributions like that. I mean, come on. So that's about it for this week, boys. Don't forget, this Thursday, we will see you for the Caleb Wiles lecture. We are so excited. And don't forget, over on our YouTube page, let me show you real quick. I don't want to forget. Over on our YouTube page, there is actually a little reservation page you can go to. So right below the video from Metal Eclipse, we have a little listing here saying that we're going to have Caleb on, and then there's a link over to the reservation page where you can sign up and reserve your spot. Not that you have to, but if you like to, you can do that as well. So we're excited to see him. We can't wait, and we'll see you guys over right here in the live session room, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, December the 15th. All right, well, that's about it for now. Hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week. And in the meantime, be good or be good at it. See ya.
Is this your card?
I don't know.
Was it a red card?
I don't know what red is.
Ta-da!